defensive right away. So they'll parry or they'll dash back or something. CakeAssault will throw out another hitbox. So you think it's your time to take over, and he's like, no, I'm still the aggressor. So he's just always in your face and like never getting you a second to breathe.
It's like improvising frame traps in the moment, right? Like, well, that didn't hit, but they're going to try to punish me, so I'm going to throw out another hitbox, and maybe that'll catch them trying to punish me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So instead of playing safe, he's getting his own stuff going on.
And MSB, meanwhile, a crazy, insane labber of Kragg, of course, that has to always be said. Like,
crazy, insane hat.
I love the sombrero. That has been making the rounds this entire tournament, giving so many players a power-up, and he's looking to summon his power right now. They're going to be starting off on Tower of Heaven. MSB immediately claiming that lower ground, getting sure he has his rock ready, and CakeAssault actually holding back a bit, waiting for an opening.
Yeah, this is a great neutral stage. This is our battlefield. We got the nice string flats here. Very good stage for Kragg, actually, I think, in general, just because he can shark from above instead of below. I guess that's what he's sharking. But, but he can put out those fins from the ground with those rock spikes.
Oh, yeah.
So he can do that from the top flats. So he can cover a lot of ground. He can get you with his arrows up top and also...
that edge guard so perfectly placed. CakeAssault knowing that MSB is going to go for that early pillar and already putting out the back air just as it was coming up. And that's the sort of aggression we were talking about. CakeAssault being able to call out his opponent in those high pressure situations and secure the kill at those moments.
Yeah, and that is a timing thing you don't normally see. Craggs normally feel safe when they're pillaring off stage. Like, this is my time to get a breather.
Right now, only 47% on CakeAssault. Meanwhile, getting MSB up to 83. He's trying to make good on his word. He already gets that parry on the down special, and he's fishing off stage for something. See him being so much more reserved about throwing out his pillar that time. Doesn't want to give that big hurt box. Yeah,
something definitely you said for MSB is he's a quick learner too. He's very adaptable, and he's not going to fall for that twice.
That being said, CakeAssault takes that second stock only at 71% and with a combust online.
Is Cake's prediction going to come true? Game 1 to start off this set? That would set such a tone.
Oh my gosh, that would be a potential momentum breaker, and with the way that he's sharking under these platforms, MSB hasn't really had a chance to score another neutral win. Using that smoke right there to hide behind it, Forsburn being able to run with this deception to additionally create even more openings.
Yeah, and the more I think about it, the more I'm stuck on how good actually what Cake said is. Because now as MSB, like you said, you are thinking just one stock, just one stock. You're not thinking like, I need 3 stocks.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're seeing the parries come out, but MSB finds that up air, takes that first stock, 120%, and still a long road ahead of him.
Very long.
Gonna eat that back air, and another combust ready to go, but that sweet spot back air is gonna take it for CakeAssault for the first game.
That'll do it, the quick taunt. He said he didn't break a sweat there, and they're going right back into it. MSB taking off the
MSB getting the sombrero off.
I did mention that yesterday in our just normal commentary. I was like, that has to be a performance decreaser.
It actually
the heavy hat.
is. It feels good. It's it's kind of like having a nice drink before you play. You know, you feel real good about your decisions. But that doesn't mean it's a good one.
Right. All right, MSB taking him to Endless Abyss. So this is our only stage with no platforms.
Yeah, and he's already having a lot easier time controlling the neutral, not having to worry about how CakeAssault is going to be moving around the platforms. He just has one plane to cover with that rock, and he does such a good job covering it.
Yeah. And Forsburn also, so Kragg is a heavy character, and he's slow to match that, as is tradition. But he can't use the platforms as well as Forsburn, basically, since Forsburn can get really scary with those wavelands into all his disgusting aerials. He has so many different ways he can send you and stuff, so just putting him on nice flat ground where Kragg can throw out some rocks.
Ooh, but he gets hit by that spike right off stage. CakeAssault taking that first stock, a far smaller deficit than there was in the first game, though. The stage definitely helping MSB out. I like that he clears away that smoke, too, knowing that it's a refuge for Forsburn, because when he uses his recovery teleport into the smoke, he doesn't go into freefall, and he can actually do it again.
Yeah. It's definitely an advantage to have the smoke out there. A lot of tricky things you can do with it. Oh, man, and I think some bad DI catching MSB.
Oh, and just like that, the gap widened significantly. He was barely able to get 20%. CakeAssault rocking this neutral right now, getting so much smoke. And you can see the justified hesitation because MSB tried to go in and call out where CakeAssault was. He only hits the clone, though, and he gets punished for it immediately. And the pillar is all the way out there.
I don't believe he has a pillar anymore either, and his pillar's gone. This might be it for MSB.
Oh, covering that up B perfectly there. I mean, you're right. We've seen. Oh my gosh, that smirk by CakeAssault after that.
Just look at that.
He's looking really comfortable. I guess, yeah, he was just nervous that he wasn't going to win by as much as he wanted to. It's looking like. Because that was a 3-stock on his opponent's counter pick. MSB going to be going to the Clarin. I cannot fault him for that. If you get 3-stocked by your main on your favorite stage with them, you definitely need to change up your strategy hard.
Yeah. Even if you think you're not as good as this character, it's obviously not working out Kragg.
Yeah.
So you're off it. You're off it. Unfortunately, though, at the level these guys are, it's going to be rough for him to pull out a win on a secondary, because I think for a lot of these players do play multiple characters just they're so good, but MSB definitely is more of a solo main than a lot of these other ones. So
MSB looking a little bit caught off. CakeAssault finding the whip punishes that he needs. It's a little bit harder for him to keep up a constant aggression on Clarin because of the length of her sword, right? Being longer than the little dagger that he's carrying. But he still is able to stay close enough to punish these sword swings that don't hit him. And that's, again, the power of this copy that he's able to create by constantly moving around with it. It's like playing a cup game where you're not sure which one is the real deal. And if you guess wrong, you get hit by the real one. Or if you even guess right, the clone walks up to you and blows up in your face and interrupts your combo.
Yeah, it's even worse with Clarin a little bit, because if you get that tipper, then you're stuck in the hitbox for a little longer. So you hit the wrong thing and it punishes you even more.
Yeah. Still trying to find the moments he can to clear up the smoke. CakeAssault being forced off stage. And gonna be going a perfect forward smash. He gets the tipper on the real deal and kills the clone too.
Perfect, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna have to make his way back on stage, and that's a scary thing, having to deal with your opponent's invincibility time. Going off stage as Clarin can mean you get exploited a little bit, but he makes it back with only 36%, actually evening up the game right now.
Yeah, that was a very good recovery, because that, like you said, that's her most dangerous position by design, off stage. So she's very strong on stage. She's got this great disjoint sword attacks, but yeah. Her recovery is definitely predictable and something to definitely exploit.
One moment we saw was CakeAssault trying to take advantage of the second slash of the up B by parrying, but Clarin gets to choose when that slash comes out, so almost we delayed it just enough time for that parry to miss.
Yep. And we saw, okay, the fake one went up first, so no sweat. And MSB's taking the lead in this game.
Yeah, he's looking very, very good at this. I saw him warming up this Clarin in his pools games, and it looks like it's really paying off here in top 8.
See if he can get this edge guard.
Really great forward smash, again covering all that space so he gets assurance that he's hitting both Forsburns at once.
The problem on this stage is that he cannot clear that smoke off stage very easily at all. The side blast zones are pretty huge.
Yeah.
So Forsburn still got, when the camera pans back to the right, he's got all these smoke clouds.
Yeah, so that he can just teleport to them safely without really committing much at all. And one thing that I've also noticed that CakeAssault's been mixing in with his recovery is every now and then MSB will hit the copy, and the copy creates a cloud of smoke, and then CakeAssault teleports to that smoke.
Yeah.
It has been so clever.
It's really smart play. Oh, I think that'll do it. A nice parry.
Oh, I love this dramatic stage transition whenever both characters are on last stock, and for MSB, this might be his last stock of the tournament.
Yeah.
He's really making it count with Clarin, but CakeAssault has his combust ready to go. And he's got himself a ton of pressure right now, 51%. This is a large blast zone stage, but at around, almost getting it, but MSB DIing away and making it back to stage safely.
Both whiffing, but missing the combust, like you said, is going to give him a lot of breathing room. Now he's in control. CakeAssault, no clones, no smoke, just getting held off stage by the sword.
I like that MSB wasn't distracted at all by that clone. He was keeping all of his attention on CakeAssault, but he wasn't able to seal the deal. Never mind, gets that tipper side special.
The clone came back to bite him in the butt, though, because that clone was the one who sent him down into his stage spike.
Oh, not the sweet spot of the down air, but that forward smash second and not going to do it. Still has his double jump. MSB making his way slowly, still gets the wall jump, but the combust closing it out just barely. CakeAssault taking that 3-0, but that last game was definitely way closer than what he had in mind.
You're right, he had it on the ropes. I wonder what would happen if maybe he switched to Clarin earlier.